Which gear setup we're using first?
Go for range first for Sebak. Unless you've got Salted Shadow or Saturated Heart.
Alright, let's start. Let's go in. We're going counterclockwise. So take the first room to your right. Last one is a noob.
Ooh.
Noob.
And this is confirmed split all, by the way. Split all valuables. Go in. Pass the portal. Run up to one of the water containers. Drop a potion. Pick up water container. Take one of the paths. You do have to time as you cross, because you can't get hit with the spikes or the gas on the ground. I don't exactly know what that is on the ground, so we'll call it gas.
Acid Orb.
Fill up your water container with the waterfall at the end, then run back to the middle and click the palm of resourcefulness and repeat. Where I drop. Please make sure you pick up your potion, because sometimes we can pick up an Iron Man's potion and it screws them over. As we do this, alligators come out. This is where ancients come in handy in freezing them. Or you can just DPS them down. They're really not that big of a deal. But when there's a bunch
not anymore after the update.
When there's a bunch of them, they can make this room a little longer. Because what they do is they take water from the palm tree. Okay, about one more run and we're good. This is a good song. You darn crocodiles. Alright, let's pick up our potions. Equip your range gear. When we first approach the boss, you do have the option to equip your melee gear with your BGS in hand and specking him once or twice. However, the main gear that we will be using is range. Let's go in, pray range and rigor. Pray magic. If you're gonna spec him with your BGS, time it accordingly because he can melee you. Make sure you're praying rigor. Take out your thrall. Pray range as he's spitting out the rock. If he spits out these giant rocks, you're gonna pray range. Make sure to always stay safe up, boys. There's no what's the word?
Don't stand close to each other in case he bloods.
So Graces or Lister are gonna clear these puddles, and then we're gonna run behind one of the rocks. Go ahead and run NDD. If you're out poison, use your Sanfew. There is no shame in getting your health all the way up. Pray magic as he's spitting out shells. Be ready to spread. In 3, 2, and 1, spread. You did a good job. Make sure you have your thralls out. Here comes waves. Make sure your auto retaliation is turned off because you can get pulled in.
Run out of the poison? Yep.
Oh, I just died.
Oh, let's go.
Pray range, spinning out rocks. Come all the way to the back, put your weapon on long range. We're still praying range. Run forward and put it on rapid. Make sure you have your thrall out. We're praying range still. Make sure you're saved up to at least 80 HP. We have to clear one of the puddles again. Pray magic. Run behind the rock. Rapid is okay here. Psych. Pray or do long range. We're Praying Magic because he's spinning out a shell. We do have spec for a BGS spec. However, we're fine. He's about to die. And as for every boss after we kill them, our stats go all the way back up. That includes our HP. So don't worry about getting your health up at this time. Just keep it around 50. Pray range. Run through. Click on the spirit to proceed, boys. Well, I said, okay, yeah, I said counterclockwise, but it's actually clockwise. So, some party. Okay, so west one or east one. So half and half. One goes left, one goes right. You can only really properly do this room if you have the RuneLite add-on for two-way puzzles. You can watch my stream to see how it looks like as the puzzle does show up on my screen. All Maple is doing here is stepping on the correct ones in order. If he messes it up, if he steps on the wrong one, it resets. We can't proceed to the second puzzle room unless the first puzzle room on the other side of the room is completed. As we do these puzzles, these little scarabs come out. When they come out, whoever is not doing the puzzles, please kill them. This is basically the same one as the first puzzle, is where you step on the correct tiles. And for the last puzzle, you have to match one side the same with the other. Actually, that's not completely true. I did forget about this one, actually. But basically, if you look on my screen, you gotta flip the same tile the other person has flipped. So if the other person has boot flipped, you gotta find the tile on your side that's a boot to flip. Okay, we're gonna equip our melee gear. BGS in hand. First thing we're gonna do in there is BGS spec him. You don't have to pray any overhead right now. Every time he spits in the air, move.
Ooh.
You can see where it's about to hit you by looking at the shadow on the ground. As the shadow gets bigger and bigger, it's about to land. Every now and then he poops on one of us. Can't remember the exact order. I think it's like I said, it just depends on the roster to our left side of the screen. But it's very important that we figure out that order so we know where to land the poop. Go ahead and pray range and kill the giant scarabs. As we do these, suicide bombers come out, so keep looking at your feet as a shadow will appear underneath us to where the suicide bombers will land. Emily the Blood Fury is extremely good for this room. You can tell by now we are taking lots of damage. So Emily the Blood Fury is very good for this room, for learning. Like I said earlier when I was explaining this room, when we see the mage scarabs, we prioritize them over any other big scarab. And that is now. So let's go over to the southeast corner of the room and kill this scarab. So I need you guys to over on the southeast with me. Pray range. Let's kill these big scarabs. Dude, I'm getting messed up. Got the mage scarab on my side, so just try to range him. I'm probably gonna die here.
Yeah, we need to kill the mage because the mage is the one who kills us.
Yeah, let's prioritize that mage scarab. He's messing me up. Is everybody done? Oh, it's not. Yeah, I just got hit 54 by the mage scarab. And I'm also taking the melee and range scarab. Well, I guess I get all the loot since I'm the last one alive. So let's not go in. Let's go over this room because I think there's some confusion. I think what got us is we're not prioritizing the big scarabs, guys. Do you have any questions, guys?
Do we range them?
You melee the big scarabs, and if you can't if you can't get in melee range for the magic scarab, you switch to range. The poop was fine though. However, your guys' positioning was incorrect. Everybody was on the northwest side of the room, so when the poop split us up, I was the only one on the right side, and I was also the only one that had access to the big scarabs. You guys had to stay half of one side, so half on the northwest and the southeast, and the other half on the northeast and southeast.
Could me and Gracious walk in first and deal with the first dung, and then after dung, everyone else can walk in?
Yep,
Is that fine?
let's do it. Gracious, go in. Everybody else, pray piety. Watch
No,
out
I
for the
meant
shadow.
everyone has to wait until the dung comes.
Oh, okay, okay. Get your thrall out. You got pooped on. That wasn't a bad dog.
No, this is fine though.
Ooh, I didn't click there. It's messed up. But yeah, it's just clicking one tile away. It's very simple, guys. The only hard part about this is positioning that dung prey range and killing those big scarabs. Watch out for the suicide
Ranger needs to die
bombers.
first.
I think melee, right? Or is it
No
range?
melee. Yeah.
Is melee?
The ranger,
65.
the mailer usually is trapped.
Okay, prey range. Safe up. Alright. Let's hug the poop. And when the poop comes on us, run away from the poop. Because you don't want to get trapped.
Kill the blue one, or we all die again.
Kill the blue one. Spec them out, boys. Usually save it for the boss spec, but we're struggling. Let's kill the mage. It's to the south. If you can't hit him, switch to your ranged weapon. Yes, we got him. Get to the other big scarabs. Kill them as soon as possible. Get your thrall out. If you have spec, let's go ahead and drop just one BGS spec. And everybody else drops a hard-hitting spec, such as a Void Waker spec. See, if you watch my screen, I'm hugging the poop just in case it comes at me, because we really don't want to have poop lines all over the place. We want to have them like next to each other. Easy peasy. See, I got pooped on, so I just spam click east, and the poop just stacked right on the previous poop line, so it didn't
I'm
make
trapped
two
in the
ones.
corner. Just wow.
Okay, let's drop some more specs if you can. He's about to die. So that being said, just leave your HP alone. Good job, boys.
Oh, that was much better.
Right, before we move on to the next room, let's talk to this helpful spirit. He's going to give us some supplies. If you are a learner, take life. I know all of you got smacked, so take life, please. Open supplies. Take a blessed scarab out. That is, like I said earlier, a prayer renewal. Restores prayer over time. you're ready, click the west entrance. Head over to the north, take the pickaxe off the statue. You can bring your own pickaxe in the future to replace that terrible bronze pickaxe. I have my dragon pickaxe on there, so I can just take it off and put it back on. This room is why you guys should train mining. The higher mining level you have, the higher you hit here. Just waiting on you, Saint. Take the
What
last.
room is it? Het?
It's the west one.
Is it Het?
Yep.
Great.
Coming.
Oh. Demoted mini. Just kidding. Alright, so like I said earlier, all we're doing is having that light come from the west statue to hit the east statue. To do this, we bounce the light off the mirrors. We do have to move a couple mirrors around. We're going to leave that up to Listener and Gracious. Let's just watch them. And as we do this room, shadows come from across the room. Make sure to dodge them. And do not stand in the way of the light, as you will interrupt it and it will do a lot of damage on you. So right before the light hits that statue and the walls come down, you do want to be spam clicking this obelisk, because a lot of the time you can get this obelisk down in one try. If you have the TOA puzzle helper, it will show you where to put the mirrors and where to face them. If you look on my screen, you can see how that looks like. You ready to spam click and spam click? Good job, boys. This is the hardest boss of the raid right here. And you guys know it's hard because I had trouble explaining him. Oops, I forgot to deposit my dragon pickaxe. So, first of all, let's equip our gear of magic. So, we're attacking this boss in order. So, basically, we're going to start with mage gear, then switch to melee, I believe, and then range.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work anymore. Now you just don't attack him with the style he prays. So if you pray melee, you don't attack him with melee, but both range and mage work. So just take the best DPS you have.
Oh, okay. Best way to explain it, guys, you attack him with the prayer that he's not praying. So if he doesn't have mage up, you can attack him with mage. And he will spawn these 4 statues in the room. We have to kill one, and we kill them in order. And in that order, it is in a clockwise pattern. And then we also have to step on those runes on the floor when they highlight. And we step on them in the order they highlight. Okay. When we're ready, Gracious is going to be the tank. Let's go ahead and go in. As long as the boss is not in melee range, we don't have to pray. As he is, we do pray. Let's run out, but stand in this triangle, guys. Like, you see how there's like 4 triangles, kinda? Stand in the one that I'm in. Okay, we'll pray in range. Let's take down the guardian. I don't know what to call this guy. The shadow to the northeast. Still praying melee. No, now we pray in range. Oh wow, you are right, Lister. I didn't know you were talking about.
Yeah. I'm always right, fam.
They made this boss really easy. So
Yeah,
let's go ahead. 83.
Yeah, Barber's pretty easy
Let's
too
go
now.
ahead and take the next guardian to our southeast. We are still praying range. Sure, your stats are up. Now we're praying magic. Weedy slams the sword. Okay, so it goes yellow, black, red, black. So stay on yellow. Run to black now. Run to red. And then run to... Wait, what was it? I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault. But that's how you do that, though. We're praying magic. Since he's shooting out these magic liquid missiles. Wow, this is so easy though. That's pretty cool. Stand on my triangle, stand here, because wherever the Guardian is not in the triangle, the AoE attack doesn't reach us. So let's go on to the next Guardian and attack him here. We're going to be praying. When he slams on his sword, he usually switches up something. He usually does a style. So we're praying melee. And now let's switch to our blowpipe. Make sure you're praying rigor. If we are not in melee range, which we shouldn't be in melee range, then we don't have to pray melee. We do have the choice of spec. Oh, don't spec. Okay, if you're a white, stay away from players and switch to the other shadow, the one to the northwest. We're praying range as he's shooting out these spikes. Let's switch to our what's this called again? Fang. I don't play anymore, guys. Don't judge me. I've been playing a lot of New World. Praying magic. Okay, now let's take our DDS out, pray redemption, and we're gonna run across and spec old boy. Once you're out to run a spec, switch to your Fang or your melee weapon. Keep your HP around 70. As we kill every boss, our stats shoot back up. Alright, talk to the spirit. Now here's the last boss. I think this is the easiest boss out of all of the bosses. Some people say it's the hardest, I think, but that's not true. Oh, we gotta do the puzzle room first. So let's take potions
Yeah,
from...
after the update, it's probably the easiest.
Oh, okay, so let's take potions. Let's take hammers. Like I said, only one person would be able to see what needs to be repaired and what vents need to be poured. So they're gonna call it. It looks like it's Gracious. So if Gracious says pillars, we gotta repair pillars. If Gracious says vents, we pour a potion down the vent. If he says DD, we DD at the statue. We gotta do the opposite attack. Vents. We gotta do the opposite attack style of the color of these monkeys. But we prioritize killing shamans. And then if you see volatile baboons and they're walking up to you, just run away from them. They explode. You can't even kill them, I don't think. And the ones that are leaving puddles, which is the baboon mages, kill them as soon as possible too, as those puddles, they cause
DD south?
DD south? DD, and pour a potion. DD and pour a potion, boys.
Everyone run to us. Wayne.
Alright, nice. Alright. Well done.
And yeah, make sure to kill the cursed baboons, the ones that are leaving the venom on the ground, because that's just not poison, that's venom, which, if you know, venom does a lot of damage. So make sure you prioritize those as well.
And we are done.
Wait, what?
Just need to kill these two.
It's the fastest I've ever seen. Bro, they didn't nerf all this? So easy. Well, let's go in.
Clean.
Equip our melee gear with our BGS in hand. BGS hits first, and then the power hidden specs hit second. Let's go ahead and brew up. Get your stats up. Take a crack of a blessed crystal scarab. Let's go in. Pray melee piety. Drop your BGS back. Rocks will fall on from the sky, from the ceiling. So dodge those. You ready to run to one of these big rocks? Everybody split up. And 3, 2, and 1. I don't remember the timing. It's been a while.
It's right now. Just be careful. 66 is about the phase. Gonna see range here.
Nice.
Hit the black boulder
Center
as soon as you
right.
can.
Center right rock. Far right. Center right. It's just the black one. So what's the black one? Center right. Maple and Lister are skipping this phase when they run up there. That's what pros do, but it's dangerous, like I said. Back up in melee gear, Fang, Pray Piety, Melee Thrall. If you have special, use it. So it's every 3 hits we run to the big rock, so go ahead and run. He also does an animation. Make sure you're safe to at least, say, 60. Getting pushed back. Equip your range gear, crossbow. Center rock. Make sure you're printed rigor. Center rock. Center left. Equip your melee gear. Go ahead and spec out the boss. Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Center left. Still doing the rocks. I thought it stopped him. Center. Ooh, 51. Switch to my DDS. Probably has no defense now. Crawl out. Keep your HP the same. There you go. Alright, we're on the last boss, boys. Let's talk to the helpful spirit. Let's take life, because I do think you guys got messed up. Let's up with our supplies. Just make sure we have at least 5 brews in our inventory. And like 3-4 brews. And 1 scarab. And let's go in. Like I said, those white potions are called ambrosia, and they shoot all of your stats back up. Only use that for emergencies. Preferably, I recommend you just try to use them for the final phase for emergencies. Okay, let's go in. Get your inventory all nice and tidy. DDS at top. We're not using our BGS anymore. Well, I mean, that's not true. But for the first phase, you want to use... No, actually, for the obelisk, you use BGS. But for the second phase, you use DDS. And then for the final phase, you use a combination of both. So when your inventory is all nice and tidy, let's talk to the spirit. Gracious is going to tank, so he's going to be absorbing the orbs shooting out to the east. And all we do is whack the obelisk.
What game would you use for this spot?
We're going to melee him, unless you have Bofa. Actually, I think it's Bofa, Blowpipe, and then Fang. But I just used Fang. Just because I think it looks cooler. Because the thing with range is, whenever we can't be in melee range, we can range them from afar. That's why they put Blowpipe over Fang. So let's go ahead and talk to Osmondton. Talk to this ghost. Thrall up. Let's BGS him a couple times. The rest of our specs are going to be hitting him with DDSs, or just whatever you have for your power hitting specs. The next pyramid light to come out will be on top of us. So be ready to move here soon. And move. Now let's switch to our range gear. Boss is about to come out. Let's pray magic and rigor. So we're going to be maging. So let's switch to our mage gear. Make sure you're praying augury. Spread out a little bit so everybody can see what's going on. We're praying range because he's shooting out rocks. We're praying magic now. Watch out for these, pray range. Watch out for these lightnings the obelisk shooting. Pray magic. If the lightning hits you, it does temporarily disable your prayer. So be very careful. Safe up. Safe up to 80. Now let's switch to our melee gear and our DDS. And let's start speccing out the core. This is what light barrier is very good for, is the core. Now let's switch to our range gear, pray rage and rigor, pray magic. Crossbow is best for this. Let's pray melee. That's one of his special attacks where it turns off your prayer, pray range. Let's spread out a little bit. Here comes these orbs, pray magic. Walk across the orbs when it's safe. Make sure you pray range. Pray range. Pray range. The most important part about this pray magic is to pay attention to where the obelisk is shooting the lightning. Let's move across. That's range. The white arrows are range. Orb is out. It's not even an orb. I don't know what that is. I forgot. DDS.
The heart? The core?
The core.
Yep.
Let's take this time to make sure everything's good. Make sure you have your Blessed Scarab going. And let's switch to our mage. Pray magic and augury. Pray range. Let's take our mage thrall out. Pray range. Let's spread out just a tiny bit. Watch out for this lightning. Lightning to the northeast. We're praying range. Lightning in front of us. Watch out for these stacked rocks he shoots out as they freeze you in place. Let's pray range. Lightning to the east. Okay. Pray magic. We don't have to worry about obelisk right now. Oh, we're actually... So, my bad, boys. We're actually maging him. You see how I got frozen in place? Pray range. Here's the court. Let's go ahead and spec him. This is a good song right here.
Whoever's maging doesn't work. Gotta be melee.
Gotta do melee, boys. Okay, now we are raging. Sorry about that. Pray range, rigor, range thrall. Move. Like I said, those rocks that are coming out that are like put together like that. Pray magic. You want to dodge those so you get frozen in place. You're still praying magic. Obelisk is back up. Be ready to dodge. Be ready to run through the red. Watch out for those rocks. Pray magic. What you can do, and it's pretty newbie, is just run along with the reds, like I'm doing. Okay, core is back. Let's get that core. This is the last time. There is a potion that basically gives you like infinite special, but that's only if you choose chaos. Okay, let's switch to our range gear and DD where I'm at. You don't have to pray anything overhead. Just praying rigor. So he's flipping tiles and we're moving. And move to the left tile. Move to the center tile. Let him flip. Move to the right tile. Let him flip. Move to the left tile. Let him flip. And repeat. You can take your time to equip your BGS and use a couple BGS specs on him, but be very careful. You know what I forgot? I forgot my buckler. job, boys. Equip your Fang and knock out these skulls. They just take 1 or 2 hits. Back in position, right tile. You can't take your time to BGS spec him right now. Okay. Let him flip, left tile. Let him flip, center tile. Go ahead and safe up, right tile. Let's get a thrall out. Okay, skulls are up, and one of the bosses have come out, so let's pray accordingly. We're praying magic. He's shooting out a shell. Back to the right tile. Equip your crossbow. My hand's falling asleep. Tile flip, move to the left tile. Tile flip, center. Pray range. You can just zoom out a little bit so you can see what that boss to the left is attacking. We're praying range because he's shooting out the giant rock. Said you do have the option to BGS spec him. Take out these skulls as soon as possible. The second boss has not come out. All he does is throw boulders from the ceiling. Let's go to that right tile. Dodge the rock and then move left. That's about the only rock from the ceiling you gotta dodge. Because now as you move across these tiles, you will always dodge. Move to the left tile. To the middle tile. To the right tile, pray magic. To the left tile. Make sure your prayer is good. We're still praying magic. To the middle tile. Right tile. Left tile. We're praying range. Here comes skulls. As you take out the skulls, pay attention to the ceiling. Still praying range. To the right tile. And my hand is asleep. We're praying magic to the left tile. To the middle tile. Final phase is about to start. Final phase has started. We don't gotta worry about tiles anymore. Let's spread out a little bit. Pray range. All we're doing is dodging these rocks falling and pay attention to the floor shadows, as those are lightning sparks. We do have the option to use some specials. You can use your ambrosias now, which is the white potions. Pray magic. Pray range. My hand is asleep. It's really hard to play right now. Don't be so close like that. Sorry, that's usually not a good thing. Good job, boys. Pray magic. Pray range. Good job. Talk to the spirit. Or no spirit. We just click on the teleport crystal. Test. Here's a board over here where it shows a scoreboard. This year got most damage, most magic damage. Maple did most melee damage. Awkward used the least amount of food. I used the least amount of food. So did Saint Zorb. That's probably why you guys died. Donald took the most damage. And Minivan was the leech. And if you got done, that means you gotta pass up your rank. Ooh, I got Eye of the Corruptor.
Oh, nice.
Corruptor. You out here?
I got dong.
For whoever get dung, you can save that because it's untradeable, and there's a lot of people collecting them at the word 329 if you want to sell it.
Yeah, I got it done.
150 KP. So if you want to make some money, then hop over to 329 and
So what'd you guys
sell your
think of
stack.
that?
Yeah, it was good.
It's
Lot
pretty
to
good.
learn though.
Yeah.
Did my teaching help?
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. I just need to
Awesome,
learn how
guys.
to brand properly is all. I kept on stuffing up a lot on there.
Yeah.
What's the add-on to get the colored inventory for the melee or the attack types?
I always forget.
Sorry, what's the question?
The colored inventory for like melee, range, and magic. How do you for your
It's in the
inventory?
friends chat.
Oh,
Inventory
okay.
tags,
Okay.
yeah. So do you guys want to do this again soon, or?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, maybe like a relaxed 350, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put it together for next week again. But right now we need to wrap this up because downtown's event is supposed to start right now. Okay. But I'll let you guys know. I appreciate you guys. God bless.
Thanks for hosting, Blue.
Thank you.
Problem.
You're hosting. God bless.